Okay, so what is it that happened the other night that had you feeling like worst father of the decade?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the other night was interesting because as you know, just kind of going through everything that I've been going through here. I'd been on such an emotional high, and I just felt like everything was kind of falling into place. And then me and my oldest had just an altercation that was so minuscule, like when you actually think about the bigger picture.
How old's your
But I
oldest?
was she's 12.
12. Yeah, okay.
So I was cleaning, just clean up after dinner, nothing, nothing crazy. And I wasn't even that like into the task, but she was looking for a charger, and a phone charger, and she came at me just like multiple times, like, Dad, where's the charger? Dad, where's the charger?
Oh,
Dad, where's the
yeah.
charger?
I've
And
been there. Yeah.
really didn't give me the opportunity to respond. So after the third time, I kind of just snapped, and I'm just like, you know where the damn charger is? It's right there. You saw it, and you asked me again, and it was a blow up. She immediately got upset and was kind of in tears and went to her room. I stomped around the house, for five to 10 minutes. I don't know.
Like this?
Yep.
That's how I picture you stomping.
Yeah. So and I got in that zone where it's like, my wife was like, "What happened? What's going on?" And I wasn't ready to talk about it. And again, looking back, it's like, why did I make such a big deal out of such a uh
I do it every day,
small
every
incident?
single day.
Right. And so I got a thought that, okay, I'm just gonna take a walk. I'm just gonna go for a walk, clear my head. I don't want to. If I stick around, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it worse. Because I'm the type of person that I want to. I just want to go resolve the situation, apologize, get over it. And Cameron is also got a lot of the same tendencies as me, where she's not always ready to talk about it. It's
Sure.
still fresh. She's still kind of processing what happened. So, anyways, I go for the walk. By the end of the driveway, just full blown tears. Couldn't, I don't know. I just couldn't hold it back. And then, immediately I just start thinking about situations with my dad and, how he handled situations like that. And
So, how would your dad have handled that?
So my dad was the same kind of personality as me. We had a lot of blowups. There was a lot of, you know, cussing at each other and just over silly stuff too. And my dad probably would have reacted the same. I saw that as a moment of growth on my part by just kind of walking away for a little bit, clear my head, let's just kind of reset.
Sure.
So I'm walking, and we live, right around the corner from the cemetery. My wife's grandfather passed away 2.5 years ago, and he was a big Cubs fan. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go watch the ball game with him. I'm just going to sit there with him and just get my mind off of it. And I get out there, and it's about halfway down the lane. I'm like, this is kind of a dumb idea. What the heck am I doing? But anyway, I get out to the gravestone. I sit there and I don't say any words to him. I don't talk to him. I don't, interact with him in any way. But I do sit there and I try to put the Cubs game on. And of course, they had played during the day. There's not even a Cubs game. So I'm sitting in the middle of a cemetery at like 9 o'clock at night, and so I was like, well, I'm here now. I'm not just going to immediately walk back. So I just sat there and really started reflecting on everything, and being in the cemetery. Obviously, that also made me think of my dad, and
Yeah.
and just all the emotions hit me again, and I was just sobbing in the middle of the cemetery. And eventually, I kind of cleaned myself up, come to my senses, and I send her a text. I don't know. I'm just trying to connect with her in some way that maybe is on her level.
Sure.
So I send her a text and I just apologize for, the way I acted, the way I responded to the situation, what I should have done. And I let her know how important she was to me. I let her know that 13 years ago, whenever I first heard about her, my entire life changed, and
Yeah.
it changed in the best way possible. Like I was drinking every night, partying, just doing stupid crap. And, then we found out about Cameron, and immediately it's like, okay, we got to stop preparing to be parents. Anyways, I send the text to her. I don't get a response. I get home. She's sleeping. I woke her up and I said, hey, I love you. Good night. And, she said it back, and she didn't know where she was. She was sleeping, I think. But a very, like a big moment happened for us. Almost, what was it? It would have been Sunday. So this past Sunday. So she had kept asking me for lunch money. And I knew I didn't have money in my wallet, and I dismissed her. And, I probably should have picked up on some clues there, but I didn't. So,
did she slip you a 20 or something, or?
No, dude. So I go back to my wallet later, and there's this note on like 6 sticky notes stuck together. And, it was just such a, like, I read the note and I cried the whole time I read the note. And she was like, why are you crying? And I'm like, this is not real crying. This is tears of joy. You know, I mean, you made my whole freaking week with this. And I just love you so much.
Would you want to read the note?
Yeah. Hold on. I got it in my wallet right here.
All right.
Hold on.
You got Benjamins in there too?
All about the Benjamins, baby. To Dad. Hold on.
Did you rearrange the sticky notes?
Yes. No, I'm good. Okay. To Dad. Love, Cam. This makes up for the note I made Mom a couple years ago. So a few years ago, she wrote Amy a real nice note for Mother's Day. I think I gave her a hard time, like, oh, where's my note at,
Yep.
But she says, I love you so much. Even though we fight, I still love you. You're the best dad ever, and push me to do harder things. And I get mad, but you're only trying to make me better. I'm sorry for not being super nice lately. I love you so much. And yes, I do want to go for a walk with you in the morning, because I had asked her to go for a walk with me the next morning. So on Monday morning, we got up at 5:30 in the morning and took a walk. And it was just it's a moment I'll never forget. It's a moment where I know that, we don't always get along and we fight, but at the end of the day, she realizes how much I love her, and it felt great to hear it, that,
Sure.
she loves me back. I feel like we're growing.
Yeah.
And heading in the right direction. And then for the last week and a half, we've really gotten along well. I've been managing my moments where I feel like, this could be the moment I burst. So I haven't had any of those moments. No, I mean, life is good right now. And I want to keep life good.